Good evening. David Risner's fate is still being decided tonight. Risner was convicted of capital murder Monday for killing a cop.
Now the jury must decide if he deserves life in prison without parole or the death penalty. KCEN HD News reporter Imani Payne joins us now live with an update on the case. Imani.
Doug and Nikki, things are picking up steam as we near the home stretch of this hearing. You could feel the intensity in the courtroom when the judge asked the attorneys to lay off and stop making unnecessary comments about each other. Now, the problem started this morning when the hearing was put on hold for 2 hours when the defense added a new 52-page report into the case without previously giving it to prosecutors to review. After that, tensions continued to rise when an expert witness said Risner should receive a G3 prison inmate status if given life without parole. Defense agreed with this, saying he would have more restrictions and supervision, but be able to thrive in the controlled environment. However, prosecutors pointed out that G3 inmates still have access to dangerous materials like razors and on occasion are mixed in with the general prison population, arguing that under this G3 category, Risner still poses a serious threat to the prison community. Now, the trial is in recess, but will pick back up Tuesday morning at 8:30. Live in Bell County, Imani Payne, KCEN HD News.
All right, Imani, thanks so much.
Start here. Expect more. This is KCEN HD News at 5.
Still no sentence for the man convicted of killing Little River Academy Police Chief Lee Dixon. A Bell County jury found David Risner guilty on Monday.
Now the jury must decide whether to give him life in prison without parole or the death penalty. KCEN HD News reporter Imani Payne sat in on today's hearing and joins us live from the Bell County Courthouse. Hi, Imani.
Doug and Nikki, things continue to heat up in the courtroom as we get closer to learning what David Risner's fate will be. Today, the judge even had to pause the hearing, asking the attorneys to stop making unnecessary comments about each other. The bulk of the issues began this morning when the hearing had to go into a 2-hour recess after the defense added a 52-page report that was not previously given to prosecutors to review. After that, things heated up even more when an expert witness said if Risner was to receive life in prison without parole, it would be appropriate to categorize him as a G3 prison inmate. The defense pointed out that inmates that receive this classification do receive more supervision and restrictions, but that the prosecutors argued that they are still able to have access to things like razors and coffee pots, which Risner may use to make weapons. The trial is now in recess and will pick back up Tuesday morning at 8:30. Live in Belton, Imani Payne, KCEN HD News.
All right, Imani, thank you very much.